Hello and welcome to the video. I am the Cosmic Turtle and thank you so much for joining me. So this is the beginning for my Fable free playthrough on the Xbox Series X. So we are just about to start the game here. I'm not sure how you start a new save in this Fable without loading into a pre-existing save. If anyone knows, let me know in the comments. That would be great. So yeah, like I said, this is on the Xbox Series X. And naturally is backwards compatible. So I'm hoping things go well, but my experience with this game on backwards compatible isn't the best. It's been known to have some sort of audio problems from time to time, which has never been present on the 360 but has happened on the One X and the Series X. So fingers crossed. A completely new save on this platform will help sort of minimize that sort of thing. But let's just get into it and fingers crossed it all turns out nicely. Are you sure you want to start a new game? You will lose. Well, I just literally loaded this character just to load this or make this one. Oh, here we go. I suppose it doesn't help with the what's it called? The quick start. I instantly load into a pre-existing save.
Begins. The kingdom is on the verge.
5 viewers. Hello.
But who will be the hero to lead the rebellion?
That is a good question. Who you can? What do you reckon? Prince or princess? For context, I have recently done an evil playthrough for Fable Anniversary and Fable 2, so this will be another evil playthrough. We got here. Have you played this before? I have, yeah. I've probably played this less than Fable 2 and maybe about the same as Fable 1. So I don't know, maybe like 3 times, which is a lot for some people. But Fable 2 is like 10 times. But yeah, sadly this is not a blind playthrough. I don't think there's any Fable I can do a blind playthrough for. What do you reckon? Prince or princess? Princess, you say? Could have commented that so people don't think I'm lying. I'm talking to. Oh, there you are, princess. Alright, we got a princess. Yeah, that's my girlfriend, by the way, just so you don't think I'm a weirdo talking to myself and then just, not talking to myself. This evil playthrough with princess gonna be a bad bitch. Agree. Well, I'm glad you're both on the same page. I'm not sure if I've ever done an evil princess playthrough for Fable 3.
The age of industry has come to Albion.
Alright then. Yeah, I'm not sure if you've ever played Fable 3 on the newer consoles, Radams, but for some reason there are some sort of audio and visual problems that happen from time to time, which never happened on the 360 version.
To lead a rebellion.
Fingers crossed they don't happen too much now. It's usually in the DLC areas it gets really bad.
Welcome to the city.
Or the Temple of Shadows. That was a bad place as well for me. Oh no! Run away, little chicken! Get out of there! That's not what I meant.
Where those who dare to speak out are punished.
Oh,
and
now.
Those who dare to hope.
Actually, I'm going to hop off because I actually never played, and I'm probably going to play it once. I'm going to buy it in the. I'm going to have my own blind playthrough there. Ah, fair enough. Well, if you got the Xbox, it's on the Xbox Game Pass, so only Fable 1 and 2. Fair enough. Yeah, well, yeah, that's fine. Have a great day anyway, or great evening. And I'll be streaming some other games as well over the next few days. It won't be just Fable, so if you want to watch one of them, that would be great. Gonna be, like I mentioned yesterday, I'm gonna be doing the Fable 2 Demon Duck Silver Key chests. I'm also playing, what's it called? Oh, what's that game now? The Medium. Playing that as well. It's kind of like Resident Evil.
Fight against all odds.
Sure, I'll see how.
True rebels never give up.
Awesome. Come on, little chicken, get out of there!
Yet they cannot triumph alone.
No! Oh.
The uprising has begun.
Oh, the poor chicken.
But who will lead the revolution?
Me. It's me, right? So I remember going to my local game station before it closed down, buying this. I went there with a friend from Comp. And I went there with £50, but just before I left, I thought, you know what? I got a fiver by here. I'm just going to grab this fiver just to be safe, for no reason, because the games were £50. And just for some reason I decided I'll take 55. I got there and I forgot I pre-ordered the special edition, and it came to 55. So if I didn't just grab that fiver because
that is hardly the response of a princess.
I would have been a fiver short.
I'm afraid it is time to rise. With your permission, I shall wake your sleeping companion.
And ever since, I've always been paranoid that I'm going to go to the shop with literally
yes, one's heart
a
soars
slight
before such
amount of money less than what I
bearing.
need.
I trust you both slept well. You have a busy day ahead.
Come on, boy. If I have to get up, so do you.
Why that hat,
It's not
though?
going to work. Don't look at me like that. Oh, very well. Good dog. What a pair. The kingdom is doomed.
Doomed.
Now, madam, if you will follow me, perhaps we can find some appropriate clothing for today's activities.
What we got here? We got the elegant princess,
Master
I believe it
Elliot
is, and the
most
practical.
eager to speak to you this morning and
What's
is
this?
waiting for you in the garden.
I'm always
doubt
paranoid
you will
about that
wish
as
to
well.
look your best
Well, it's
for
a
your
horrible
young
thought,
friend.
isn't it? Like, you pop into the shop.
I have
I
taken the
remember.
liberty of arranging two
I'm
suitable
not
outfits,
too
if you
bothered
would
now
care to choose.
with like, you know, paying by card.
Master Elliot is a
generally,
charming boy, but perhaps
I wouldn't
wearing
go to the shop
pyjamas
unless
to
I have
meet
enough
him
money
will send
anyway
the
in my
wrong
bank.
message.
But I remember before, if I was going into shops to buy more than one item, I'd look at my money, count up how much I have, and literally as I'm going through the queue, I'd be counting up how much my things come to, and if I can afford it, just
The
infinitely
princess
on a
ought
loop.
always to project a certain image.
Well,
and
so
right
what we
now,
got
your
here?
image is somewhat
The
lethargic. Notice the
you trying
fine
to say?
stitching, the delightful
So
choice
we've got the
of
elegant
fabric,
outfit,
Oh, what's the use?
or
It may
the
not be
practical
most
outfit.
ornate outfit, but
The
that
elegant
doesn't indicate
gives us a
lack
nice
of
little
quality. I only
headpiece,
select
which is
the
always good.
best.
So
It becomes
we'll
a
go
member of the
for
royal family to wear
the
only
elegant.
most
We'll trick people
fashionable
into
items
thinking we're going to be
if
a
one
nice
cares about
princess,
such things.
and then we will surprise them all. How you doing, though? You Lola.
Splendid
Nice
choice.
to see you again.
I'm sure Master Elliot will approve. Perhaps you ought to
I
make
bet
your
he likes the
way to
headpiece,
him
doesn't he?
now. And I would recommend avoiding your brother today. King Logan is rumoured to be in an ill temper.
Ah, I see. Well, I'll bear that in mind. I do really like the art style of this Fable 3. Oh, what was this? Even with my card, I know I have more than enough money for the item I'm getting, but I always paranoid that it's for some reason. Oh yeah, I'm always worried that my card will get declined.
Have a good day.
Like literally,
Will do.
and
Bye, Jasper.
that fear kind of
My princess.
you know, I guess got made non-irrational when my
Princess.
card randomly got declined one day because NatWest thought it'd be a good idea to just block my card. So I had to phone them up and sort it out. It's only lucky like I was still able to buy what I wanted to buy in the shop. I'm doing good. How about you? Oh, that's good to hear. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. I had a nice stroll around the park earlier today, and it was the most confusing walk ever. The weather was okay, then it got windy, then it started to like snow, like, you know, slash hail, and then it was boiling hot with really good sun. So it was the most confusing walk ever, because the weather just couldn't decide what it wanted to be. So strange. Right, where is Elliot?
Oh, fierce warrior. Are you here to join my army? Good.
No.
We shall face all our
No.
enemies together, won't we? Yes, we will. Yes, we will.
Then the kingdom is safe.
Oh, our fair princess.
It was.
Your
It
two
was
brave
so
knights
strange.
will protect you with their lives.
Like, it was so unexpected just the way
I can look after
couldn't make up his
myself, you
mind.
know.
Really? I'm afraid I'll need
What do you
some
reckon?
proof.
Hug him or kiss him?
Perhaps you can give me a demonstration of your abilities?
Demonstration of... So this guy thinks he's smooth, doesn't he? We'll give it one moment and then... Generally X is the evil option, although this time both of these options are good. But it's going to be mainly an X playthrough, what with, like I said, this being an evil playthrough. So, yeah, no one has a preference, so we'll just go for X. Actually, we're going to hug him. He doesn't deserve a kiss. We're going to hug him. It's going to be the only A choice in the game. Oh. Now quickly, hit him with a stunner.
How's that?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure how effective that will be in a real combat situation. Did Jasper
I
tell you I
reckon,
wanted to speak to you?
what's it called?
Yes.
Jack of Blades could have been beaten
Did
by a nice
something
hug. He
happen?
seems like the kind of guy who just needed
I'm
some
not
love
sure,
and
but
affection.
Everyone in the castle seems to be upset with your brother. More than usual. And it's even worse down in
More
the
than
city.
usual.
You
Oh,
hear
let's see.
such
So, what's
terrible
going on in the
stories.
city?
Listen, they say a factory worker was executed this morning. I'm sure it's only a rumor, but you can imagine how people
I
are
don't know.
talking. The
I seen
staff in
someone
the
get
castle are
executed in a
anxious.
cutscene this morning.
I told them you'd speak to them. Will you do
No,
that?
12 minutes ago.
I'm afraid of what might happen if someone doesn't calm things down.
If you think it will help.
I do.
Well, I will certainly try,
they
my
may fear
man.
the king, but they still care for their princess. So, my good
Oh, not
princess,
for very long.
may I take your hand and escort you to the castle? Everyone...
Escort me? I know my way to the castle.
Good. Now let's go.
Come on, you.
I can't believe your brother could have had a worker executed. But sometimes I think, well, that there's something wrong with him. He's changed so much.
So it's an
And he
interesting
looks
gameplay
so
mechanic,
tired all
isn't
the
it?
time.
Like, trying to sort of simulate touching
I
another
told Sir Walter
person.
about the speech. He'll be
Non-appropriately,
there
of
to
course.
support you. I don't know what this place would be like without him. I'm sure he'll want to carry on with your instruction today.
Probably
He
less
seems
lively
obsessed
about
with
old
combat
Walter, you know what he's
training,
like. Ah, look! It's a black chicken! He survived! Yes! Run away, my friend, run away! Do you reckon that's the same chicken from the cutscene, or just coincidentally there's a second black chicken?
Well, I heard all he did was stand up for one of the kids working in the factory.
Who knows where it ends? Next thing you know, it's
I
one of
always
us
just
that's-
sprinted away from
We're
that
all
guy.
gossiping now.
Well, just...
Straighten those clothes.
Yeah, to be fair. I don't know, I just wanted to see if there's any difference, I guess.
Welcome, Your
So-
Majesty.
Go with his
Honour to
hand
have
now.
you here
There we go.
today. Staff
Don't want
are
people
convened to
thinking
hear
that
your
we are
words.
in a relationship
You're
or something.
ready.
Yeah, we are. Now we've got the nice glowing A, encouraging speech, I guess. I can't see it though. And then we got the harsh speech. So let's tell him how it is.
You are all privileged to work in this castle, serving your country. You have standards to live up to, and I expect you to always do your best, no matter what the cost. These may be difficult times,
How is the
but
stream,
I
by the
will
way?
not
Is, like, the
tolerate
quality of the
any
stream okay?
unrest or the spreading of wild rumors. Now back to work.
Well, that was quite a speech. You were
Thank
very
you.
commanding. Your brother
Oh, don't
would
I know
be
it.
pleased. But remember,
Is that good?
fear is not the only way to inspire
Looks good.
loyalty.
Awesome. Thank you.
Right then, ready for...
Take good care of her,
Oh,
Walter.
you know it. Ah, I can't move. What's going on?
I suppose
I think
you've heard the
Walter might be
rumors
my
then.
favourite new character in this game.
Well, I'm
Or the
afraid
one
they're quite
voiced
true.
by
Who
Sean Penn.
knows what your brother
What's his
will
name?
do next? In the meantime, the
He's one
mood
of
in the
Commander
castle is getting
Swift's
more
soldiers. I
uneasy
can't remember
by
his
the
name now,
day.
though.
I can't say
No, I want
quite
to be first.
agree with what
Oh,
you
this
told
guy
the
is so
staff.
childish.
But I must admit, they all listen to you very carefully.
Look at him.
The we-
He
a
has
lot of
to be
people
first
see
in the
your
race,
brother
doesn't he?
Today. Poor sods.
Sir Walter, what a stroke of luck. Would you be so kind as to sign my petition?
We must fight to eradicate poverty in Albion.
I
Too
love
many
Walter too.
suffer
He's a
on our
great
streets, and
character.
the king does nothing. He must be made to care.
Oh, very well, but I'm just an old
I
soldier.
won't go in the circle just in case I break the
doubt my
dialogue.
name would mean anything, but perhaps the princess here would care to help you out.
Oh, that
I wonder if they do anything
wonderful,
different based
Your
on the
Majesty.
gender.
Well, it would be the
'Cause I know what
greatest honor.
the prince does here. So obviously
As soon as I
we're
got
gonna
called
insult
here, I
him.
To make us all wait here. Like.
I don't
Let's see what they do.
signing things. How about this instead?
Logan is a monster.
There really was no need for that.
You're young. You're entitled to your
Doesn't
amusement.
like the prince fart at
You
him.
need to realize there are important
Oh, have I
things at
misremembered that,
stake.
and that he does the same
Perhaps you
thing.
will see that in today's combat training.
Oh, this guy, honestly.
You have made good progress these past few weeks. But today
Oh, thanks, Walter.
isn't about practice. I
No?
want you to
What's it
fight
about?
me as if your life depended on it. One day, the people of Albion are going to need you.
I like your
I
deer
have to
head.
find out just how ready
Is that the
you
last
are.
deer in Albion? Because you never
Alright.
see them in the game.
Grab a sword.
I wanted a hammer though. Can't I have something which isn't a sword? No? Alright then. Sword it is. I wonder why in this Fable they decided to reduce the weapons to sword and hammer.
Wow,
When,
nice
like,
try.
no,
Do you remember the stories I tell you when you were a child?
what's it called?
Of
When
your
in Fable
mother.
2 they had cleavers, they had axes,
You'd never get tired of
cutlasses,
hearing those
katanas.
stories.
I know cutlass and
after
katana
each
are
one,
both sword. Hey, I
You
held X
remember
then.
what you would
What's going on
say?
here?
Teach me how to be a hero.
Every single time. I wish that was something an old soldier like me could teach you.
Ah,
But I've done my best. Now I need
look,
you
Walter,
to
if this
do
is a
your
fight
best.
to the death, you're doing a
Strike
very
me.
bad job.
What are you afraid of? Hit me.
Hurrah!
You only went and broke it. Look at that. Am I a great teacher or what?
Oh, the best.
But listen, there's something.
Walter, you have to come quickly, both of you.
Oh, this
What's
loser
happened?
again.
Outside the castle. It looks like a demonstration.
This is
What kind of a
not
demonstration?
good.
Are they showing the new drones? Or maybe the new guillotine technology? State-of-the-art
They're right
hangings,
inside
perhaps?
the castle grounds. I've never seen so many people out there.
Balls. I should have known this would happen.
Balls.
I don't think they realize what your brother is capable of.
Oh, what
This
a
isn't going
catchphrase to give a
end
character.
well. Keep Albion free!
I'm not sure if it's a catchphrase, but
It's
I
been
always
a long
associate
time
Walter
since
with
Logan
saying
listened to me,
balls.
but I should find him. Stay here. There's still something we need to talk about.
I have
What's
a
that?
horrible feeling about this. We
Die,
can't just
I
stand
think
here.
that's said
We
on
need
the
to do
sign then.
something.
Like what?
Look, the guards have moved away from the stairs. We should follow Walter, find out what Logan's going to do. Let's go while we can.
Who are you to
They
tell
must
the
be in the
princess
war
what to do?
Then let's
This
get there
loser
before anyone
thinks
sees
he's
us.
living above his station, but yeah. But he's gonna try to not let me run in front of him as well, isn't he? Yeah, that's right. You know your place. Hey, how do you get to
Quick!
the door first?
You can see them.
Think about what you're doing, Logan.
I'm protecting the interests of the people. Do not question me again. You will shoot to kill. Start with the ringleaders, and if necessary, continue with
Logan's
the
an
crowd.
interesting
This is
character as well,
wrong.
to be fair.
You can't do this. Oh!
Watched
Never
some
tell
lore
me what I
videos
can't
recently
do.
that
Walter,
went into detail about Logan, about the
We can't let
potential
him
that
kill
he
all those
could
people.
actually be a
you're
hero,
his sister. Maybe he'll listen to you.
just
We have to
not
do
as
something.
strong as our character here. I mentioned it in, I think, my final Fable 2 stream, or the one before perhaps. Like, there's evidence that
What are
does
you doing
support he
here?
does have some sort of
The
powers.
war room is no
He's
place
just
for
not
a
aware
child.
of them.
Leave now.
I'm here to stop you. You can't kill those people.
No, wait. Enough!
How dare you turn against me? Perhaps you believe you should be the one making these decisions. You really wish
Yeah,
to
I
defend
do a much
those
better job.
traitors. then so be it.
Ooh,
Let
I'll
us
have to look
see how
into those
you do.
videos.
Take my
Has he
sister
posted a video
and her friend
recently so I
to
can
the
tell you the
throne
name?
room. We shall settle this matter.
But the name is
officially.
Scarion. Or Skyrion or something it's called. Quickly load up.
I'm going.
Where's my YouTube app? I'll quickly check and I'll tell you the spelling.
Leave him alone.
I think it's
Don't
SKYRIONN,
worry.
I
Whatever
believe.
happens, we'll
I'll
get
check
through
just to
this
be
together.
safe though, because you got loads of cool lore videos.
Keep walking.
Here come the saviors of the people. Come closer, sister.
Yeah, so
Today you have disappointed me beyond
SKYRIONN.
measure. I
And there's
have been
loads of different
betrayed by my
like
own
Fable
blood
theories
and a
and
filthy
lore
spy.
videos
We
and
did
stuff.
nothing wrong.
Punishment
really
must be
interesting stuff.
apportioned where it belongs.
Punish me then.
You are no longer a child, and it is time I stopped treating you as one. You wished to save the traitors who had gathered
oh, is
outside
this-
the castle this morning. Very
oh, my
well.
thing scrolled up a
You
bit,
shall
that
have
was
your
weird.
chance to save them.
I'll write in
Here
the
stand the
what's it called?
leaders of the violent mob. I will give you a choice. Who will be punished? These strangers
That's the
or this boy?
the YouTube
The sentence will
channel
be
name.
death.
No, this can't be.
You are the princess. Decide.
Your Majesty.
I shall.
Please.
I am giving you power over life and death.
No, I won't do this.
If you can't choose, I will. They will all be executed. So
I
tell
believe
me,
if you actually
what are you
wait
willing
out
to
too long, he
sacrifice
will
to do
say
the
to
right
execute
thing?
them all
This is
as well.
madness. We
So
can't. we
you
just
do
can't.
actually have to pick, or both
Choose me.
parties will get
You
killed.
can't let them all die. Choose me. There's only one decision you can make. It has to be
And
made.
if we choose to execute the innocent people, well, protesters,
Are you
which
listening
we
to me?
shall,
Pick
you
me.
actually gain a new
didn't
side
leave.
quest later in the game. Sweet, I'll watch it after this stream.
No, it should be me.
Awesome,
Don't do
you've
this,
got
it
loads of
should be
videos.
me.
I'm sure you'll
The
find
boy
quite a
lives.
few interesting
Kill the
things
rest
there.
now.
Please.
I can't remember where I've
never
seen it. I'll try and
forgive
find
you
it
for
and
this.
Good.
mention it in
Then you
another
will
stream
never
if I
forget
remember it.
Escort my sister to her chambers. Now.
I'll wait for the cutscene to end. Then I'll mention it. Good, then you shall never forget it.
You mustn't blame yourself, madam. I don't think any of
I
us
don't.
realized just how far he'd fallen into madness.
I have to do something. I can't just stay here.
You're not. We leave the
I
castle
always
tonight.
hated Elliot for
This
some
kingdom
reason. I
needs
only
nothing
saved him
less
in one
than a
playthrough.
revolution. It
I
needs a
keep him
new
alive for the
leader.
side quest later in the
It
game.
needs a hero. It's time to see if you're
I've already
ready
planned it
Ready
out.
for what?
to be your mother's daughter.
Plus, I would normally go for like a male
go.
or for
I
the
will pack some
like the
essentials.
prince
There's no
playthrough.
time. We take nothing.
For some weird reason, I seem to stream a lot as a female
must leave
character
now.
or as a woman. Because
Don't worry, madam,
I
I
guess
shall
I
follow
do
you
my
wherever
main
fate may
playthroughs and I'm
take
playing by
I should have
myself
done
as the
something
man
in
or
the
the male
throne room.
character,
I should
and then
have
I do
stopped him.
the sort
All
of
you would
different
have
playthrough
accomplished would
or
have been your
give
own
them
death.
like let
Still,
people who are watching
Maybe I
decide the
should have
character.
taken you away
And
sooner.
generally,
What about Elliot?
my partner Twilight
Can't
Princess,
leave him
not Twilight
here.
Princess,
Don't worry.
Vanilla Twilight,
He's safe.
comments
He
first
can
saying to
take
be
care
the,
of
the woman.
himself.
So I end up
There
going
is
as the woman
something
most of the
rather
times if I
sinister
give the option or give the choice up to
Where
other
are we
people.
going?
So I don't
thought we
normally
were
see
leaving the
Elliot
castle.
at
We
all. It's
are.
normally the woman. I
But
can't
there's
remember her name
something we
though.
must do
I think it might just be
first.
Ellie, just because Ellie and Elliot are very similar, like flipped gender names. Oh yeah, but what was I going to say? There was this other video I seen where it was
It's time we
it was one of
paid
the
our
original
respects
creators of
to
Fable,
Albion's
and they were
last hero.
explaining how they
never
came up
thought
with
I'd
the
enter
whole
this
concept of
place
Fable
again.
and how
You should have
characters would
known
behave
better.
in the world and stuff. And basically what they decided to do was to make it so characters
The
in
night your
Fable
mother died, I
don't
promised her
actually
I
know
would
the
bring you
truth.
here one day. When you were
They
old
all
enough
have different
and
sort
strong
of
This
stories
is your
related
history.
to the history of
This
Fable,
is your legacy.
and it's not always
The world
correct.
has been too
Like there are
long
books in
without a
Fable
hero.
2 that are wrong, where they
But I'm
tell you
hoping
about
that it
what
will have
happened
one
with the
soon.
hero of Oakvale. And you know from playing Fable 1 that these books are not accurate. That, that's not what happened. Like the easiest one is in the book, The Hero of Oakvale. It tells you that we don't know much about the hero, but we do know for certain that when he battled Jack of Blades, he went in there with the Sword of Aeons. which is not true because Jack of Blades had the Sword of Aeons, not the hero of Oakvale.
This is your mother's most
I
treasured
am the
possession,
hero of Oakvale.
the Guild Shield.
Is that true?
It chooses
Where's your proof?
those who have the power inside
How you
them.
doing, Mav? It's
Those
been a
who
while.
have the potential to become legends. Take it.
Hope COVID isn't keeping you down.
Is something supposed to happen?
You're so impatient. Give it time. God, did he just roar?
Who are you?
I am Teresa.
I am good, thanks. My work never really changed, and I only leave the house for work anyway, so nothing really changed for me, lol. Fair enough. Same for me, really, other than when I had to look for a new house. That was a stressful time. There, my life has remained mostly the same, as I can assume you would imagine anyway.
Like all heroes, you will face many trials, but you cannot pass through these gates alone. You will need to gather followers and gain the support of
Managed to get me the new
For
Xbox
now,
as well, which is
you have
awesome.
the support of two friends.
Got it about
Jasper,
2 weeks ago, I
who will
think.
serve you always, and Sir Walter
Really
Beck,
good. Really
who will
enjoying
be your
it.
greatest ally. Together you have
My
already
greatest?
taken the
Oh,
first
well.
step in your journey. Walk through the gate and claim your reward.
It's, did you get? It's the X is the one I got. I had to give in, and I bought it. I guess technically off a scalper, but they only charged me like £50 more. So they didn't, it wasn't too bad. And I also managed to get the PlayStation the other day, which I didn't get off a scalper. I got that off a proper website, and that's supposed to arrive between Friday and Monday. So I'm still waiting on that.
There is a great power inside you.
I gave in and bought a
You
new
merely lack the
PC
means
with
to
an
unleash it.
RX 680
Take
or
this.
6800, probably 6800. I don't know, XT. I don't know how you actually say the old computer stuff. Z buffer. Ah. TES. Oh, alright. I do want to get myself a PC at some point, because there are loads of sort of like early access games that seem really interesting that you can only get on PC. But they're just like really expensive, and I'm always just happy to get the consoles. So it's a constant battle and a struggle to know if I should just... I'll get a Series X at some point. It's definitely worth it. It's a really good console. At least I've been really enjoying it. Like, there's one thing I really love. I'll try doing it now, but sometimes it kind of backfires on me and kicks me right in the teeth. And it's because it closes the game by mistake. So there's this quick resume feature. So I'm going to try and do it now, and fingers crossed it doesn't make me look like an idiot. So if I quickly load up. Wait a minute, there we are. Skyrim didn't let me down. See, so it's remembered exactly where I was on Skyrim, because I started playing that randomly the other day. And if I click back on Fable 3, hopefully that didn't close on me, because that's just going to be subscribed to tier 1. Oh, thank you. Oh, there we are. Hey, they let me down. See? So you can just swap between the games. Thanks, Mav. That's greatly appreciated. It's a really cool feature, because you can stop playing games for a while, and even disced games. I've gone back now and again to Cyberpunk, especially since they done that big 50 gig update. I gave it another chance. Good. Okay, yeah, we're okay. Sometimes when Intercloud comes on, it just shuts the game down. It's a bit iffy. That whole quick resume thing. It's not, or auto resume, whatever it's called.
Try casting a spell. That's supposed to be our only way
Gifted
of getting out of here.
Oh wow.
You might have mentioned that earlier.
And spoil the surprise.
Maverickdale with a 5 mystery sub gifts. Jeez, look at you go. Maverickdale is gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the Cosmic Turtles community. They're gifting a total... God, you are such a generous person. At least the Game Pass has a lot of games on the PC now. Oh look at you, your little present icon next to your name.
Of course, neither did I. Still though, it bloody worked. Somewhat narrow, isn't it? Dark too.
You never did care for confined spaces, did you, Supporter?
I never did.
Yes, sir. Make him feel a bit better. Turn the lights on.
What of it?
Oh dear, struck a nerve.
How about
Any new games coming out then that anyone's looking forward to? So excited for that new Harry Potter game. I've wanted a proper like Harry Potter RPG for years. Such exciting times to actually have one coming out.
Just the way a castle's escape route should be.
Mario Golf. Well, those are 3 games that I'm also very excited for on the Switch. Got my pre-order for new Pokemon Snap. Got my pre-order for Skyward Sword as well, I think. Or maybe I think I might have waited for Skyward Sword to see if they do some sort of special edition.
We have to stop Logan.
But that Mario Golf does look cool.
Even if I am a hero, I'm just one person.
I'm really hoping as well at Gamescom. Oh, not Gamescom. Con. Is it Con or Con? Gamescom? Gamescom? Probably Gamescon. Games Convention, probably, isn't it? At E3. The next Assassin's Creed for the year is my most wanted. What, Valhalla? Or like a new one which hasn't been announced yet? I still haven't played Valhalla. Is that like any good? Is that worth me going back to now? Because I wanted to wait until the next console, and then by the time I got it, I kind of just lost interest, I guess. Should be a true next. All right, yeah. So you do mean not Valhalla. Oh shit! Sorry, Jasper. Fireball right in the face there.
Did you see that, Jasper? Did you see it?
Indeed.
Would you recommend going back to Valhalla then, or just leave it now and get whatever the next one is?
And I'm proud of you too, old friend. I've never seen a man cower with such grace.
It is nearly a
I know.
hygiene. Bats are
No one. Valhalla is my favourite. Playing it right now.
Anyway, I think
Wait, what would you compare it to with the previous Assassin's Creeds? Because I played Origins and I loved it, and then I got Odyssey and I barely played it. I started it once or twice, but the sort of grind of that game, I just couldn't be asked for it, and I just gave up on it eventually. I haven't played either of the 2 recent ones. So you would recommend I go to... It's same, like the amount of Odyssey I played, and I'm not sure if you can class it as playing it. I believe I just got past the tutorial or something like that.
Another impressive.
Did you get the DLC for Pokemon Sword, Mav?
Now I'm a midnight snack for bats.
Different than Origin. Oh, it's different to both of them. Okay. I'll have to have a little look into it then. Well, another look into it.
Time to exterminate a few more bats.
Tell you what, a DLC for this Fable 3 where you got to do a story as Walter could have been pretty interesting. I guess it technically couldn't really work because Walter doesn't have any magical powers. But I feel like that would be a pretty cool DLC. I think so, but I didn't play it. Oh, you should. The DLC is really cool. Combat is awesome. First AC game I have no button
Not the
mashing.
safest place for us right now.
That's
But
cool
we should
then.
be able to find
I'll
a way
definitely
out
have a
of
look
the
into
city
it.
once we reach the surface.
So I know with the older Assassin's Creeds, like number 2, I get the most memory from mainly. I used to just stand there and counterattack everyone. Because the enemies were so annoying with the way how they just sort of like circled you. I just got into the pattern of I'd stand still, do absolutely nothing until they attack me, then just do the counter-attack instant kill with the hidden blade. Maybe that was only something you could do later in the game. I can't remember, but I just know I used to do that all the time. Fable games are some of my favorite. Same. It's probably in my top 5 like gaming franchises of all time, alongside The Legend of Zelda and Bioshock. The other 2 I struggle to place.
It's your mother's sanctuary.
Maybe Pokemon and Fire Emblem, but then there's Borderlands as well, and I love that that franchise.
There's a note with your name on it.
There's Halo, there's Gears of War.
For Jasper?
There's too many good ones.
Well, I grant you it is possible, but it must be a coincidence.
Oh, don't
Oh yeah, a complete coincidence. There's tons of Jaspers in Albion.
Here for you. What's it called?
The Book of Heroes. How extraordinary.
Does it tell us how to get out?
This really is most remarkable. Everything that we could possibly want to know about heroes and this place is right here in these
Just finished Far Cry 5 New Dawn. New Dawn. Is that the one with like the crazy cult people? I can't remember if I played Far Cry 5 or 4 recently. No, wasn't it? Which is the one with is it Joseph Seed and those people? That's the most recent one I've played.
We can use that.
Is that 5 or is that 6?
Explore this place later. Right now, we have a rather large
task. All right, yeah, okay. So I played 5. Yeah, I played that. That one was pretty cool.
Mountains of Mistpeak.
That was a pretty fun game. I liked the sort of crazy cult where they turned on the music and your character just goes into a trance. I thought that was a pretty cool idea.
And if anyone can persuade them.
And you see, all right, no, all right, yeah. So I've never played New Dawn. That's the like the expansion, isn't it? Or is it a standalone game, like a 5.5 sort of thing?
Let's see if that book's telling us the truth.
With the 2 sisters. 2 sisters. Alright. I'll have to look into that as well then. I appear to have fallen behind. Interact with the map table.
Now, that looks like the dweller camp in Mistpeak, just there. Select that as your
How could you get that from the name above it? Or
just like that.
Oh, well, let's test your theory then. Let's just click on it like so. Which 2 sisters? Like 2 of the cult leader sisters, or is it characters I've just completely forgotten about in number 5?
Oh,
it really did, didn't it?
Bloody cold it is up here.
Let's have a look at my presents. I'm not allowed to look at my presents.
People here call themselves dwellers. They're tough.
All right.
They're loyal, and like I told you earlier, they
a bit smaller than Far Cry 5, not part of the cult. Right, okay. So I have no clue who the sisters are then, not by memory anyway.
This is what Logan has reduced them
I'll have to have a look into it.
He's taken control of these mountains and started destroying its forests. I knew they'd have a hard time finding food.
Walter, what are you doing?
I had no idea it was this
my door
bad.
for some food. She's really good, honest. Her name's
Go away, leave me alone. It's set 17 years. Right, okay. That explains why I don't recognize sisters.
But a good
that
man
makes perfect sense,
and a good
actually.
Leader. He won't give his allegiance easily, especially to a princess. Perhaps it's
what
best
games have I
if
been
I
playing
speak
recently?
to him alone
I've been playing a fair bit on my
you
Switch.
know, maybe you ought to find some new clothes
I started
while
playing,
I talk to Sabine. Something slightly less
I got that Immortals,
regal.
Phoenix
We
Rising.
don't
That was
need
a
this
really
kind
good
of
game.
attention. I only have a little bit of gold, but it should be enough. And maybe you can spread what's left among the people.
What other games? I got
They need it more than
Persona
we do.
5
Where can I find clothes?
Strikers.
Oh, don't worry.
Barely played it
You'll
though.
find someone willing to take that money off you. Now, wish
Or
me
will I
good
now?
luck.
You there, friend? I hear you want money.
Sabine better sort this out, or we'll all be goners.
But unlucky for you. I don't have the option to do evil things right now. I can just burp at people though, apparently. The next Fable game is my most wanted game. I think it is for me as well. The only thing which might... Well, to be fair, there's also the sequel to Breath of the Wild, and apparently Bioshock 4 has been kind of somewhat announced, but not really.
Hello, madam.
So,
This is Jasper.
3 of my favourite games of all
hello?
times have sequels coming up.
Is this how
Well,
you use
all
it?
times, of all time, have sequels coming up.
speaking to you through
So
the
I'm
guild
struggling to
seal.
pick which one I'm the most excited for until I actually get to see
It would
some
seem that as long as you carry the
gameplay or
seal, we can
story-related
communicate
stuff.
freely. Not only that, but you may return to the sanctuary anytime.
But it's
you deem it
definitely up there.
necessary. Might I
Without a
suggest
doubt.
you do so now and try on your new outfit?
Yeah, so I'm gonna come back there, Jasper, but because I choose to, not because you recommend it or because you tell me to, I choose to come back.
Ah, hello. Now,
to open my
included in the
gifts.
sanctuary is a dressing room.
What we got here?
Step through,
Alsatian
and I'll show you.
dog, a pink poodle, a 5-star dog potion. I finally decided to buy that the other day for like 70p because the potion's sideways. That's weird. Summon creatures, alright. Doberman, cool. A white poodle, a clockwork dog, the setter dog, and slow time.
I believe the dressing room will be to your liking.
You seem rather confident there. Which choices have you made at the castle? Going for an evil playthrough. I'd be surprised if they make another Bioshock game. Well, I thought that, but apparently there was like...
Why don't you change into your new
I refused to sign the guy's poster, no, a petition, and I sacrificed the protesters. Apparently there was like a sort of investor meeting or something, and they mentioned that they would be doing a new Bioshock or something. But it was kind of like a throwaway statement, and they gave no sort of elaboration on it. They just said supposedly there will be a new Bioshock.
Though I suspect the chances of that are quite low.
Nice, I like that. Oh, we got a full-on evil character.
Now that you are properly
or as
attired,
evil as
you should
Fable
return
allows
to
us
Sir
anyway.
Walter. It is time
Can't
to
even
meet
get
this
horns in this
Sabine
one.
that we've heard so much about.
This is bad.
I'm not sure how I
This
feel
is
about
so
that in this
bad.
Fable where they decided to make you look evil just by having sort of giant wings at some point.
That's
but not even
more
all the
like
time.
it. The scruffy look suits you. I've spoken to Sabine.
Scruffy? I'm outta
explained
here.
Everything, and he's.
Where's my
well,
hair?
I told you he'd take some.
I'm looking
convincing.
rather bald now,
Come
aren't
on.
I? So I'd love a new Darksiders game as well, one where you actually get to play as Strife, not
of the way,
in the sort of
Boulder, I can't see a
isometric.
thing. So
Out of
royalty
the
walks
way,
into our hall.
Boulder.
A princess, no less. You're a long mile from the castle.
I love Sabine as well.
princess.
Sabine
What do
and
you think
Walter
of
are
our
probably up
home,
there with
then?
two of my
Like
favourites.
what your brother has done to us? These mountains
love
have
it,
always
man.
been ours. Now Logan's taken them and is stripping them of all life. Oh, we're ready to go to war. But why should we follow Logan's kin?
You can trust me. You have my word.
We don't take much stock in words round these parts. We're simple folk. Ain't that right, Boulder?
Then what do you want?
Ain't that right, Boulder?
Proof. First, prove you are truly, as Walter claims, a hero. This is easily
How'd I
done.
do that?
There's a secret chamber beneath the town of Brightwall built by your own mother. Only heroes can survive its trials and reach the relics within. Bring me one of these ancient objects and I will believe you. Second, prove you are a warrior worthy of leading us into battle. You can do this by slaying the mercenaries who plague Mist Peak Valley and who have long soured our
All right.
existence. Third, prove you are a true leader. Persuade our neighbors in Brightwall to share what food they have with us. Boulder.
Oh.
If we cannot eat,
Poor
we will
Boulder. He
die.
just wants to smooth the
and
dog.
The dead make poor allies.
Is that all?
Yep,
I don't
that's
know, I've
the
seen
lot.
Lord
Off
of the
you go,
Rings.
Then. Good luck. Nice knowing you.
They're pretty good allies in that movie.
Hey, come on, boy.
It's
Out
nice
of the
to
way,
see Sabine
Boulder.
hasn't mellowed with age. But anyway, I know the place he mentioned.
Where did you come from?
Your mother built the chamber
Did you
under the
bring
Bright
anything?
Wall Academy, Albion's greatest
Oh, yeah?
seat of learning.
Actually,
least
can I
it
just
was
go like, "Wow, magic,
until Logan
I am a
closed it
hero."
down.
Can you do that?
Just show the old librarian your guild seal. He'll know what it means. I'll try to find out more about
I'm pretty
these
sure I
mercenaries.
could just do this,
I'll see you
and
in
this would
Brightwall
kind of
when I have some
convince Sabine.
People, you know you want to spend.
Right.
I'll end up on the
We're on level
street
3.
otherwise.
It's like
Right, so
a
you lean forward for
never-ending
level
nightmare.
4, and then there's like a giant spiral around your hands for level 5. Right, so we're on level 4. On, you can do it.
You think Sabine's
Princess.
got a plan to get us out of this now?
I believe this is only level 4 anyway. I don't think this is level 5. Obviously, I can never tell because of how long it takes to what's it called? You played this before? I have, yeah. I've played this a few times. This is my first time properly playing it on the new console. There we are, level 5. I'm pretty sure that right there is proof of it being a hero. No one else can do that. Oh, well, bye Walter, I guess. Yeah, well, like I said, you know, one of my favourite franchises of all time. I've played this. I said 3 times earlier. I think I've played it more than 3 times, actually. I think I might have played it like 5 times. Because I do recall kind of running through the game, kind of like a speed run, but not really actively a speed run. Just running through it 2 times or something, just to unlock the demon doors to get all the legendary weapons all compiled into one character, so I could get the achievement for getting all the weapons and all the claws. So I've probably played it more times than I remember, but only, you know, played it properly and took my time like 3 or 4 times. And I've played Fable 2 probably between 10 and 15 times, and Fable 1 and Anniversary probably about 3 or 4 times combined as well. I've played Fable the Journey once as well. I actually want to play that game again. I kind of want to buy myself a Kinect and set up my old 360 so I can play the Journey one more time. I didn't realise, or at least I forgot, that that game actually explains the, or, you know, is it feeling smoother on the series? It does play a bit nicer. The only problem is, if I quickly press home, you can't see it, but when you press home on the new Series X, you know on the Xbox One, it's got the time on the right. Under there, it'll say like Auto HDR or FPS Boost. But this Fable doesn't have it. But Fable 1 and Fable 2 both have those enhancements, or at least one of them. It has the Auto HDR. But Fable 3 doesn't, so this one kind of like drew the short straw for Fable games, because it has the least work put into it, in terms of the backwards compatibility aspect of it. Let me lower this so you can hear me. I'll drop it by 3. Why does that one drop so much lower? Alright, accept.
I'd heard rumours, of course, but none other than heroes have lived to speak of it.
Alright, well, let's put the voice back up, because that sounds quite quiet. We'll drop it by 1 then, and we'll drop you two to... Put it over there, that'll be fine.
Once you are inside.
Don't want to drown in the background. I've had too many complaints about being quiet. Oh, some nice dye. Some hairstyles and stuff. Black dye. A bob hairstyle. A uniform. Yeah, I got virtually all the DLCs for this Fable. I gave them all the support I could. Now, for the important part of the game, select now a breed. So we got the collie. We got a setter dog. Oh, actually, I'm missing the red setter, aren't I? There's one bit of DLC I'm missing. That will come. I really hope it does, because there are some visual problems which will eventually creep up that I can show you, that they really need to fix. We've got Alsatian. We've got a Doberman. Wish the dog's head wasn't stuck inside its bed so you could see the full face. Oh, look at that! Looks like a giant marshmallow. And now a giant pink marshmallow. Or robot dog. What do you reckon? Robot dog or one of the 2 marshmallows? That's what I'm thinking here. Ooh, what are you naming this dog? Well, my last dog I named Charmander. So I'm thinking maybe I should name it another Pokemon. I think on one of my offline, I guess, or non-streamed playthroughs, I named it Bulbasaur. So I could go for another Pokemon. Or maybe I'll just like name it like Epona or something. Never the poodles. Alright, we won't get a poodle. Could get the Clockwork Dog. I don't know why, but I tend to name a lot of my dogs Maximilian or Maximus. Maybe the Alsatian. Alsatians are great dogs. Never the poodle. Right. So we'll go Alsatian for now. And then I'll come back to name the dog when I think of the name I'm going to go with. Unless someone has suggestions, and if a name jumps out at me, I might go for that one. Or it.
That will look
There we
nice
are.
embroidered
It's
on a
Navi
collar.
the dog. It's not going to be shouting, "Hey, listen to me."
I trust you are finding everything all right?
What we got here? Got a Clockwork outfit. Soldier. Oh yeah, let's go for the Highlander outfit.
A
One of
very
the
nice
special edition
combination.
ones.
Now here
Since
is
I've
where you
already
can
like
fine-tune the
gone
more
off this game
esoteric
momentarily
aspects of your
and come back,
adventuring experience. Not entirely certain I'm
I'll
using
show you the thing
esoteric
I'm talking about when I mentioned the game sort of has visual problems.
correctly there, but no matter.
I'll try and get them to work now. The easiest way is if I load up a completed character, like this one here, and there are certain areas in the game that just make the game kind of shit itself a little bit. And I'll do that now just to show you. And I really hope that they actually give this game just a little bit of support to fix these problems. If I can get it to work. No, no, it's going to play so smooth and you're never going to realise there was ever a problem and I'm just going to look like an idiot. The last time I played, there was 2 places it happened a lot. So I'll go to the 2 places and hope that it happens again. So it was normally I just came here and magic would also set it off. But it's probably going to work perfectly fine now. And I'm just going to look like a tit. So let's just quickly run around here. Ignoring where we are because this is DLC. And every now and again... Oh, there we are, look. It's already happened, is it? Yeah, see? So this bit of the floor is just turned completely black. For no reason. There we are. This bit of the rock has turned completely black. That rock back there is turned completely black. The audio isn't happening, but just the textures just disappear and you just get replaced. There we are. Bit more just turning pitch black. And I have no idea why that happens. Is that black or is that just shade? That might just be darkness. But yeah, for some reason there are certain parts of the game. I won't go to the other place because it's you know, not story related, but it's at least the audio isn't happening. But let's go back to the actual character that we're playing here. They will tune the emulator for... Hello. Yeah, 2 seconds. Right, there we are. We're back to the main character now, so that tends to happen a lot at some point, and I hope you're right, and I hope they do kind of just fix the emulator for the new console, because that was present on the the Xbox One as well, and they just never fixed it. I've also never seen that happen on any other game. It's only Fable 3. So you'd think, considering it's one of their first party games, that they'd want it to run as smooth as possibly on their emulator, but no, apparently. The best game though in terms of improvements for gameplay, or just how smooth it feels, is Fable Anniversary. I'm not sure if the streams are still available on my Twitch, but if you go on my YouTube channel, The Cosmic Turtle, I done a Fable Anniversary playthrough a couple of weeks back on the Xbox One X, but the final video for that playthrough is on the Series X. So you can see just how smooth the gameplay is from like every video in the playthrough compared to that final one. If you've played Anniversary backwards compatible on these, it's really choppy when your character walks. It's kind of like stuttery and stuff. But on the Series X, it's perfectly smooth. It's just amazing. And Fable 2 kind of feels a little less like you're running on ice. Your character kind of sticks to the floor a bit better. And obviously loading times are so much better on all of these games. Just this one has the weird audio crackling every now and again. And the textures just disappearing and being replaced with a black sort of... Oh yeah, we've got one right there.
And a perfect opportunity to acquaint yourself with the fine, honest people of this kingdom, far from the bustle of the city
now it's gone.
and the factory smoke. Of course,
they're gonna come back if I run away.
Mind would term them simpletons.
Oh, okay, it's just gone and it's stayed away now.
Stores, drink in their taverns, and otherwise partake in their small town pleasures.
Oh, well, you haven't got to tell me twice. I will drink in their taverns. I'm not normally much of a drinker at all, but I've been stuck in lockdown for like a year or something.
Got too much gear? Sell it to me.
Wait a minute. Why don't you have drink? Ah, here you go.
What is it
A beer.
Oh, you. Oh, enjoy.
I'll take all the beers.
Right here with you. I hope it brings you great happiness.
I'm not sure if beer is going to bring me great happiness.
What can I get you?
What do you want then?
Thanks for that.
Nothing.
See you later.
I might open the demon doors in this playthrough. I haven't made my YouTube video yet where I open all 6 demon doors one after the other, but I do have a second save with all the demon doors closed, so I could open this one. Well, I can't because you need a child, I believe, to open that door. So I can't open it, but I could later. You never know. Oh look, there's another missing texture. I'll stop pointing them out. Right. Let's go meet our good buddy, the librarian. Great character, if ever there was one. Hey, getting catcalled? What is this?
Come on, 1 coin.
Get your own coins.
The library
Here he
is
is.
closed by
Good
order
old
of the
Samuel.
king. We don't serve drinks, we don't sell chicken feed. Please leave before the
You don't sell
soldiers
chicken
suspect
feed,
you're
then what are you
gaining
doing?
any real knowledge. Oh, sweet papyrus. A real visitor. I'm
Yep,
afraid
an
I
actual
was
visitor.
speaking the truth. King Logan has closed the academy. I'm little more than a custodian these days.
I love this line. If this one I think it is.
By the
Yes.
holy bookmark. The
By the
guild
holy
seal.
bookmark.
I haven't seen it since the old hero queen last came here. Then you are...
The princess. Yes.
Oh, my. Please, come this way.
Off you go.
Your mother told me that one day a challenger bearing the seal would come seeking entrance to the reliquary, but I never imagined it would happen
Why would she
in
know
my
that?
lifetime. It was she who founded the academy, of course. I have often wondered
It's
how
you
she would
smarty
react
pants,
to see
making
it
so
in
people
its
can't
present
break
state.
the armor.
Here we are. I can't.
Alright.
tell you how many of our researchers and professors have studied this door, hoping to unlock its mechanism.
That's
But
weird.
I
It echoes,
knew
look.
there was only one thing that would ever open it.
So strange. Alright. I love the guild seal. The way how these doors open anyway. You only ever see these cool doors when there's a guild seal involved. And there we have it. The door has been opened. We are officially a hero. Let's go back to Sabine. No? Alright then. I guess I can progress a bit further inside here. I really think doing a level 5 spell in front of him is proof that I am a hero. No one else is just... Well, actually no, the bandit leaders are kind of in fire on the spot, aren't they? Ah, free gold. Yes, needs a way to get some gold off these. Not much, mind you, but you can get little bits of gold, and sometimes there's like clothes on them, if I remember correctly. Maybe not these ones, but the ones further in that you need to do side quests to unlock. There's a book. I'm going to leave that, just in case I ever get the courage to try to attempt to collect all, is it 30 books in one run? At some point I will eventually on my YouTube channel have a full sort of walkthrough for everything Fable. Because I need to do a video as well showing where all the books are in Fable 1, but they are so much easier to find, because it's generally buy them in the shop, go to the library in the guild, and then there's like 4 houses in the world that has a unique book. Oh, what are you barking about now? What are you come on then, what are you barking about? Treasure? Oh yeah, I've got a silver key, haven't I? Oh no, but I can't open that because I need to open all them at another time. I stopped tempting. Oh, I should name the dog Frodo. Don't tempt me, Frodo. We got health potion, very good. That will come in handy. Yeah, I'm not sure if anyone here ever got the collector's edition of this game, but there are one special side quest and one special area that you unlock from the collector's edition,
I believe that
which we will be able to experience one of those two before the end of this stream, I think.
Things, you will not believe what I have just found in the sanctuary. You should
come
back
that?
as soon as you possibly can.
I think it's something to do with this switch here that requires me to hit it with a sword. Probably not, that'd be too convenient.
This contains an armory, within which there are some truly remarkable weapons, heroic weapons, which your mother left for you. This way, please.
Yeah? Alright, I shall go this way.
Now, admittedly, these weapons
because I choose to go this way.
Impressive, yet. However,
according
to the book, they actually change as you use them, becoming more deadly and developing fantastic properties. They are living weapons, and the way in which you fight with them determines how they evolve.
See, I love this idea. I just really wish it was implemented better.
Apparently, as you use it, the blade
a sword
actually becomes longer
or a
and
hammer.
sharper.
So we go sword. Like, it would have been so much cooler if, you know, the weapon actually evolves when you're using it and not just when you open a chest.
Well, now that you have a proper weapon, you should return to the chambers underneath Brightwall Academy.
I feel like they should have made it so if you open the first chest, so that your weapons evolve for the first time, they only evolve when using them. So if you've only used the sword will evolve if you've hit the threshold, but the hammer will remain exactly the same unless you use it and cause it to evolve. So I've always just found it weird why it's just, oh yeah, you just skip it all, open the 4-star chest, or the level 4 or level 5 chest, even, And then he gives like, yeah, all your weapons have evolved now. I was like, why? I haven't used them. Why are they evolving? Oh, you gained the bone handle for killing hollow men. It's like, yeah, but I feel like I've killed nothing with that hammer, so why has it got the hollow man sort of upgrade, you know? It is a feature I'd love for them to bring into Fable 4. Just make it more real-time evolution, you know? Like maybe the weapons level up as you use them, like literally like Pokemon. They gain experience and they level up. I noticed there's a comment there, I'll check that in a second. But just make it hidden. Like I don't need to know what level my sword is, how much experience it has. Just so the weapons only evolve when they hit a certain threshold, you know? Have some fire in your lives. This, that would make sense. Yeah, it was a really odd feature to do it that way. Just, cause I think that would work so well. So say, you know, they do it every 10 levels, the weapon can evolve, and level 50 would be the max level for the weapon, but the weapon, say, maxes out at 1 experience below the level. So say if you've opened no chests, the sword can go to level 9 and 99 experience, say. And then when you open that 1-star chest, you are now allowed to get that 1 experience to put it up to level 10, which makes it the 1-star sword, not just a standard sword. And then it, gets its first bonus based on what you've done. Like, the idea of it is great, it's just so odd that it just levels up everything. Same with the guns. Oh yeah, you know, you got your rifle upgraded, but you've only used your pistol throughout the entire game. Hooah! Sorry, I was waiting for Jasper to start talking and I thought it was the shooting one. Oh, wait a minute, I believe I got some...
Hello.
What's this? A gift. The Bloodstone Bludgeon. Oh, that's an evil weapon, isn't it? What have you got to do with that?
The armory
have I got to kill innocents? Yeah, it's my most powerful weapon. Info, decrease your moral standing, kill 5 people who love you. Oh, drag 8 villagers to work. The easy way to get that is to just transfer money out of the town treasury into your own pocket. Same with any of them that say to decrease, and it's the reverse. If they wanted to increase, just put money into the treasury. Die! Let's just... Oh damn it! I meant to go that way. Fool! It's okay. I'll make it over there in a second. Gotta get that chest. Ah! Double the Hollow Man fun. Right then, what we got here? What we got? Summon creature. I don't get why they removed that as a spell, you know. The summon creature spell was fine as a spell. Didn't need to be a potion. Military gloves. I tell you what, Jasper, I could really use a gun. Of course we want to fight the Hollow Men. Gotta get that experience. Also that chest. Come on. Slowly but surely, but we'll make it there. Go. What do you reckon? Just another portion of little importance, or something like money? Another portion. Oh well. Yeah, we managed to trigger all the Hollow Men and get all 3 of the treasure chests. Not that it matters, 'cause I'm pretty sure if you pull the lever up there, it just lifts all of the floor tiles, so if you missed something you could just get it later anyway. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that happens. Nothing by here, but there is a gnome there, I believe. Later. Oh look, another missing texture. But so far we've gotten lucky. We're not getting the audio bug or glitch, and that's the worst one. When the audio goes, it's so bad. I've heard rumours that Fable 4 won't have any guns. Yeah, I've heard that. I don't mind if they keep the guns or remove them. I just want them to bring the bow and arrow back. 'Cause that was my favourite ranged weapon in Fable 1. I loved just the way how the bow worked in that game. I don't think I've ever used a crossbow for any sort of extended period of time in Fable 1. And I was gutted that they got rid of it, but kept the crossbow in this one. Oops. Oh, shoot it. There we go. Why isn't it doing it? What's it? Ah, right, okay, I got to charge it. Pretty childish. Childish. What I want for the new Fable is, if they get rid of guns, give me my bows and crossbows, and maybe a third kind of ranged weapon. Can we go down there? Have I ever been down here? Oh yeah, okay. I've never come in reverse though. You get that. Yeah, take that. Have at you, skeleton boy. Let me quickly check something. I want to make sure I've actually made my video on collecting the silver keys in this game, because I've already collected a key. Fable 3 silver keys. Yeah, cool. I've already made a video finding all the silver keys in Fable 3, so I can just collect the silver keys as I see fit and just have fun with it. I can actually open the silver chests as well, because on that save when I recorded the video opening all the silver keys, collecting all the silver keys, I didn't open any of the chests. Ah, have a fireball, fool! This seems like the perfect spot for a dig spot. How do I interact with the dog? Come on. Here we go. Is this how I give him his 5-star potion? Your dog has mastered every trick a 4-legged animal can possibly perform. Haha! He is a master dog. There we go. I also want them to bring back weapon variety. Fable 2 and 1 had such a nice, diverse set of weapons. 40 gold. Oh yeah, that was worth it. You know, and then Fable 3 has sword, hammer, pistol, rifle and shotgun. If you get the odd rifle that upgrades to have bullet spread, so it's kind of like a shotgun. Other than that, it's just, you know, so bare bones and limited. Oh, got ourselves our second key. Swimming in silver at this point. Probably should have read the note.
So, this is how it ends.
Or listen to it, I guess.
I steal the blueprints for the dungeon from the architect who built it. Find a secret entrance on the other side of Mistpeak. Almost get killed by several hollow men. Stub my toe against a rock so that it really hurts when I walk. And now this.
Oh, that's the worst.
I know there's a great treasure in here somewhere. And I know it
Stub
has
my
something to do
toe.
with braziers. I just don't know what. But I'm not leaving until I solve this riddle.
Well, sadly for him, he just never left. Stubbed my toe on a rock. I suppose it's better than stubbing your toe on the rock. You know, he seems like a really nice guy, but I'm not sure how he'd feel if you kicked him. Go on, dog, kill him! Dog? Navi, get over here! Now, you know what? Frodo is really resonating with me, so we're changing the dog's name to Frodo. There we are, Frodo. Come on, Frodo! Ah! Stop hitting me! Frodo, help me! Yeah, attaboy, Frodo. Just growl at him. That's really doing the trick. Great name. Oh, thank you. I think it really suits him. He seems like a Frodo, doesn't he? He's attracted to treasure. Loves to explore. Loves mountains, probably. God, you've noticed that from far away, didn't he? I suppose being a 5-star treasure hunter does the job. 50 gold, honestly. I paid like 50 or 70p just to unlock. So far, 40 gold. That's all that 5-star dog potion has got me. And I've avoided that potion for years because I just didn't see the point. And then I just had like randomly the other month or the other week, I just wanted to support the Fable games a little bit more to try to get Microsoft to maybe do Series X optimized sort of updates for these games. What's happening? Quickly! You're on level 2! Come on! There we go. That did nothing. Oops. Ow. No! Help me, Frodo! These are stronger Hollow Men. These aren't the weak ones we've already been fighting. These ones are actually pretty darn strong. There we go. Yeah! Have it. I think I might need to swap over to the Bloodstone Bludgeon. It does nearly double damage compared to this sword with its measly 10. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Instant kills. That'll get the job done. If nothing else does. Go on, knock him down. Quickly, go, go, go. Just knock him down and stab him. It's a winning strategy. No! Oh, there we go. Attaboy, Frodo. Oh, here we go. Now we got it. There we are. This will help us get another silver key, I believe, unless I've misremembered. Well, I suppose technically this is probably the most efficient way of doing this area anyway, instead of leaving and coming back. Although you will need to come back when you need to do the gnomes. Yeah, there we are, silver key. Key number 3. Can I open this? No. If Charlie was here, Charlie would be able to open this. Ah, brilliant. We haven't got to run around again. We can just go back down the way we came up. That's fantastic. Right then. Let's get us the magical artifact, shall we? Oh no! If only I had something assigned to the Y button.
That flit switches require a knock from a melee weapon. Well, it seems that was only partially correct. According to the book,
only partially?
Only blue switches require melee weapons. The red variety
you realize I've already hit a magic one, right?
To activate yellow switches, you must shoot them with a firearm. Fortunately, that section of the book also indicated where some firearms were located, and these weapons, well, they must be seen to be believed. Please return to the sanctuary as soon as you can.
I suppose I can come now.
Ah, so the weapons in question were also left for you by your mother. They are in the armory.
So if these are the weapons that she left for me, she did a shit job with her life, because these are all level 1.
As you use them,
or do they devolve when given to me?
They can cause more damage.
We're gonna go for the get up on there.
effects.
The rifle for this for the ranged
The
weapon.
rifle, marvelous. No one's going to
How
get
is it
close
still
to
there
you
if it's on my
you don't
back?
want them to. The pistol will remain here should you wish to use it instead. In the meantime, experiment and see
Stop
what
questioning my life choices, Jasper. I'm happy with my rifle. I'm gonna switch up my outfit though. Let's go for the Clockwork Knight. There we are. No, it kind of looks like just looks like a man now. Fine, let's go back to being the Elegant Princess. Got another gift. So yeah, stay back. So you guys suck. I do like how this game brought back aiming down the sights as just a thing someone holding a gun can do. Unlike Fable 2, where you have to gain the ability to just look down the sight, which always confused me. Oh no! Ah! Get back! What do you reckon they could do though for Fable 4 if they remove guns? What could they add to, like, you know, add a bit of extra diversity to the weapons? In terms, stop hitting me, you anus! Slow down time. Because obviously there is the bow and the crossbow, but they were there before. Oh my bad. What do you reckon they could bring in to sort of just mix it up a little bit so it's not what you're expecting and there is actually a new component? Oh no. Oh no, quickly woman, quickly! Go, go, go! Oh no, no! Yes. Yeah, I rushed you for nothing, man. I do apologise there, princess. Oh, that one's just got light or white on it or something for some reason. Dual frying pans. Well, they could, couldn't they? There was the frying pan in number 1. Just make them a little bit smaller, like little pancake frying pans. Then your character can be the twin blade of the kitchen. Over here, I'm sure, where, you know, all the dirt is. There we go. Dual frying pans. I really hope they bring comedy weapons into it as well, though. Do you think there's any sort of cause concern with the new Fable? In terms of, like, you know, the direction the game might go in? Because the lead writer for it, I can't remember her name, but it's the woman who done the story for Control, which I actually done a playthrough for that, weirdly, the other day, or the other week even, which is a good game. The story is interesting, but it doesn't feel Fable-y at all. But, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to imply that this woman can write one sort of story and that's all. But she's not British, so will she understand British humour? Will she get it? She did make a statement about Fable being fart jokes or something, which that's not really all Fable is. They are there, but you know, there is more to it than just fart jokes, which got me a little bit worried. I have every faith. I feel like, you know, as a writer, it's probably, well, as a talented writer, not just any writer. Obviously she's talented because she's working in a very big industry, made a very successful game with a great story, so she's clearly doing something right. I'm not by nature like a pessimistic person, so you know, unless they give me a reason to start doubting the story, I will be optimistic that it's going to be great. It's when she mentioned the whole fart jokes things that got me a bit concerned that she just won't quite understand the humour that Fable sort of projects. Sometimes changes are good, e.g. the new Tomb Raiders and the last 3 Assassin's Creed games. Yeah, but Fable is British. It's like the only game you can play, more or less, which has this sort of feel. And it's one of the few things that is truly unique about the game. So I think sort of like Americanizing Fable wouldn't be change.
Step into the light.
It'd be different and unique, but I feel like then it would make it more like most games, which feel sort of more like American than British, or just, you know, in general. I don't think the game will be bad by any means. I just hope the story, well, not story per se, but more the humour. I hope it just has that British humour to it.
The seal was an indication of what you could become. Reaching the music box has proven what you already are. No one but a hero.
You know, they don't need exclusive like British actors to voice the characters.
There is still greater potential within you, but you have only taken the first step in your journey. Albion is crying out for a revolution, and for someone to lead it.
It is a British studio making it though, so there's a good chance.
Leading them against Logan will be an even greater challenge, but it's one you must accomplish.
The humour will be intact.
This is not a matter of personal vengeance. As long as your brother sits on the throne, Albion is in great danger. Open the music box. It will show you the truth.
What? The truth? That isn't how the music box works. It shoots a beam of light. Should be plenty of British people in Microsoft. Well, that's what I was going to say. The people who are making it, Playground Games, they are a British-based studio. So, obviously this woman, like I said, I can't remember her name. I'll have to quickly Google it before the end of the video stream. But she'll obviously have a writing team. It's not her on her own writing the whole story. So there will be British people involved with it to kind of keep the humour, if that's what they're aiming to do.
I've seen what must be done, and nothing will stand in my way. We will be greater, and we will be stronger, no matter what sacrifices we must make. This is my Albion, and I will see it destroyed before I surrender it.
Well, that scene is completely because kind of a spoiler.
The kingdom will face its own annihilation.
If someone who hasn't played it.
Now, do whatever you must to gain your first ally, for you cannot lead a rebellion without followers. Sabine is a good man.
Says you.
And his people are strong.
I can do whatever I want. I'm a hero. Alright, door. Yeah. This is the road to rule, the mystical path you must journey along on your way to taking the throne and becoming a legendary hero. The guild seals you earn, they are called guild seals, I knew it. You earn by defeating enemies, engaging with people and completing quests can be used to unlock the chests on this road. Each chest costs a specific number of guild seals, so spend them wisely. Unlocking them all is no easy task, although it kind of is an easy task. It's not really that hard to do. Melee level 1. Die pack. Friend expression. Landlord. I want to be a landlord. See, that one should have cost, to be fair, it should have cost more than 2. Because of how sort of game breaking being a landlord is in Fable. But then at the same time, it wouldn't really make sense for a princess or a prince to not be able to just buy houses. They kind of are royalty. But maybe that the landlord pack should have been left for maybe the second or third gate, just so you can't just have a friend chuck you some money and you just go opening stuff or buying stuff like a madman. Right, so we can either go for shock plus 1 level up, or do all 3 of them to level 1. And considering we've only killed hollow men and a few wolves, if I level them up, the game is just going to make my weapons either have the wolf upgrade or the hollow man upgrade. So I am going to leave melee and ranged alone until the second door, when I can maybe get a good upgrade. Agreed. It makes more sense later on. Yeah, I guess that's where I went wrong, because if you open it straight away, you are roped into you've only killed these 2 kinds of enemies, so obviously you are going to get one of these 2. I have also done a few dig spots and opened treasure chests, so I could get the treasure hunter one, but not quite as likely. Hello there.
Blessed index cards. You made it.
I did make it.
Cause for great rejoicing.
What blessed index cards?
Albion has a hero again.
Where?
If ever I can be of assistance,
you mean
I
me?
will be honored to serve you.
I knew you would succeed, madam. You now have proof positive of your heroic status. And
Yeah, I think it's your box. Oh my god, these are indestructible boxes. I've never tried breaking those before. I didn't know they were unbreakable. Samuel is the bravest man in Fable. He doesn't even care. Look at him. Doesn't even care. Right.
How curious that Sir Walter should have chosen a tavern as your rendezvous point. I do hope he's finding some way of
Gusket's
occupying his
musket.
time while he
Oh,
waits.
I'm using range. Let's have a check of this old Gusket's musket, shall we?
You've a new type of
Got a
gauntlet
range
available.
19. Oh, this is 24. What do you want me to do though? Kill 300 human enemies. 10,000 gold. Decrease. Right. So we'll actually use this one because we are about to be fighting mercenaries. So human enemies will be killed. I remember once, I think on my second playthrough for this game, I went through the game without upgrading my character once and just went straight to level 5 upgrades. Now, who was that talking then?
I sell the best items in all Brightwall.
Who said over here? Was it you, man obsessed with gnomes? I can't see him. He doesn't appear to be down there anyway. Alright, let's just go down and fight Seeker, or Seeker, whatever his name was. Seeker, I think.
I am Sir Scudamore, Smitter of Evil.
Smitter of Evil? Oh. Well, that's a title if ever there was one. Actually, before we meet Walter, let's quickly go grab the silver key up by the chicken house. Round we go. Round to the back, and there we have it. Silver key. I don't know what it is about the silver keys, but they're one of my favourite collectibles in any game. They're so simple, but the fact that the rewards for them are also kind of like it's a collectible for a collectible essentially, because you got to find the chests, and there's no guarantee you will ever find them all unless you know where they are.
What is it?
And you look online or something. I just like the idea behind the keys.
You've amassed enough money to buy a house. Houses are excellent investments.
What?
Besides,
600 gold is enough money to buy a house. Are you talking shit, you Jasper?
Someone.
This house costs 2 grand. You lied. Where is it, boy? Alright, well, let's keep digging then. Gotta get myself on the property market here. Just chucking dirt all over Frodo. Can't imagine he appreciates that all that much. How much are these worth then? 1,400, that's even cheaper. God, they didn't have to make the houses way cheaper in this game, did they? I feel like Brightwall would have a good property value, since, you know, it's a nice town. I just realised, Brightwall, Brightwood. So this was built where Brightwood used to be. This is Garth's old town, or tower, place. I don't know why I never caught that connection. I must be a fool. Let's go see our good buddy, the Walt
You
Man.
were successful then. Bloody marvellous. You'll be glad to
Bloody
know I have
marvellous.
some information on the mercenaries Sabine mentioned. They're led by a man called Saker. He used to be a
there he is,
soldier,
look.
but always had more
Swifty
in common
boy.
with bandits and cutthroats than the military. His men are holed up in a small fortress in the mountains, so it won't be easy to get in. But I have a plan.
What would that be?
Come with me.
If you want to live.
Town's in the dumps. I'm practically having to give stuff away.
Who said that?
Well, I'll never forget.
One of the mercenaries. A cold-blooded killer. His name's Clarence, but everybody calls him
Clarence.
Jimmy. He was drinking in the pub all
Why
day and
Jimmy,
generally
if his
making
name is
life
Clarence?
unpleasant for everyone. It wasn't hard to get him completely
They're not even
tickled.
similar.
These young thugs. Bloody lightweights, if you ask me. Anyway, take his clothes and you'll have a free pass into their camp. Just try not to think about what those stains might be.
Well, this isn't the most appropriate thing to do, is it? There's a man passed out in
You're
a
not
pub.
likely to
Quickly, take his clothes. Yeah, that's a sensible thing to do. Oh yeah, look at me.
Convince anyone without a bit of extra effort. Even these idiots will notice if you don't have his beard or tattoos. I'm sure you can get hold of what you need around town,
Tattoos?
though. In the meantime, I'll find out who to talk to about getting food to the dwellers. They might not have much to spare here, but they're kind people. They'll just need a
That's the
little
point. There's no
convincing.
leader of this
Anyway,
town,
good luck dealing with
technically.
Saker and his mercenaries. It'll be your first taste of real battle. But I know you'll
Whichever
do just
tattoo,
fine.
he's got a fucking thong on.
Shortage on goods at the moment.
It's weird.
So I'll offer you more
He's
if
got a
you've
big
got
tattoo on his left shoulder, which is completely covered by my clothes. Why would I need that tattoo if they can't see it? I'm not gonna walk around and just take my top off. Yeah, you see, I'm Jimmy. I'm Jimmy. You know,
bottom prices.
it's a bit odd.
Rock bottom times.
For rock bottom times. We got up here. Where's the person who sells beards? Oh, alright, I gotta earn a bit of money apparently. Okay. It's time to make some pie.
Have you done this before?
I have. I really have.
Always look out for sales. You never know when I'll.
Don't be a miser. Lovely work.
This would probably be the easiest way to tell, like, you know, how much smoother the gameplay is, just from watching this, I guess. Because normally this bit is a bit jittery and what have you.
Lovely work.
Eventually, anyway, as it gets faster and what have you. At least that was the case for Fable 2. The actual, like, expression bar, when that comes up, it was perfectly smooth every time. Wait, so are these Like, are these bowls completely filled with the pie filling or something? Because I'm just putting the top layer on.
Great pie.
Otherwise, I'm just cooking the crust of a pie, just the top crust of it.
You're a whiz with a rolling pin.
Aren't I just? I think I'm going to fail the next one though.
I love your technique.
Oh.
You appear to have earned enough gold.
I hope they
to
keep these
purchase
kind of
the
mini games in Fable 4. Oh, same. I'd be gutted if they decided to get rid of the mini games.
Feat for a member of the royal family. Of course,
oh,
should
thanks.
you have acquired a taste for labour, you may continue working for as long as you wish.
Well, I want to get just shy of 2 grand so I can buy that shitty house and then have enough money to buy myself a beard and tattoos as well.
Pie making perfection.
Oh, next round. Okay, well, let's jump off this then. And then we should be level... I should be a star rating higher. Am I? Oh no, I'm still level 1. Damn it! Game tricked me. I think my favourite one is the blacksmith job. I really like the blacksmith. The woodcutter was pretty cool in Fable 2. I never really did the bartending one very often though. I think my absolute favourite one though is where you like play the loot in the different towns. They got the achievements as well, like Loot Hero World Tour or something it was called. Obviously a reference to Guitar Hero. Let's do a couple more because I'm a tit. I thought I was going to go up a star rating.
Ooh, might have that for pudding tonight.
Right, I'm not making these for you to eat personally. Then again, I suppose as long as she pays me, it doesn't matter what I'm making them for, does it?
Pie of the day, I reckon.
Oh, I've outdone myself apparently, because she said that like 3 pies ago.
Quality pie making, that.
Before we're done, I'll deliberately mess up so we can see. Ooh, that was close. So we can see the fail animation.
Pie of the day, I reckon.
Again, I've outdone myself. Look at that. How easily I improve on my skills.
Great pie. Pie mastery, right there.
Pie mastery. Kaplunk. Oh, wrong button.
Funny looking, but it'll do.
Right, and now we will press the wrong button deliberately to mess up because I ballsed up fair there. Whoa! Right, I'm gonna buy the beard and tattoo first. I'm gonna be sensible and not buy the house first. Because we don't want to be short a couple of coins, although if I was short a few coins I could just wait for my first bit of rent to come in, to be fair. 500? Oh my god.
What are you looking for?
Alright, I guess I'm gonna be short a lot for that house then. Oh well.
Your new garments are ready should you want them.
Oh well.
That outfit is a bit unexpected. At least modeled by someone of your gender.
What are you trying to say? Unless you can say that this bob hairstyle wouldn't look good on me. Oh, asymmetric bob. That one could work.
I like
Yeah, nice pink streak going through the hair look. Where's my tattoos? I got my mercenary tattoos. These are Highlander tattoos.
The Sanctuary shop has some new...
I'm confused. I just bought a tattoo.
It appears you have all the required ingredients for your distasteful mercenary disguise. You may return to
So why did I just buy that tattoo if I just put on Highlander tattoos, which aren't even the correct ones?
This tattoo
wait a
will
minute.
leave little doubt in the mercenaries' minds that you belong among them.
There we go.
Ah,
Thank you.
yes, very mercenary indeed. You'll fit right in with those brutes. Now then, you better be off to deal with Seika, hadn't you?
Yes, I had.
Ugly as...
You need a license. We had a couple of rough patches, but at the
I've
moment
got the
we're doing
best stuff
okay.
you've ever seen. At the best
That guy just called me
prices,
ugly.
too.
How much is this worth? Oh, right. Oh, okay, so I'm allowed to buy houses, but I can't buy businesses. That's fair enough. I still think they should have put the landlord one a little bit further back. Since the shops and the houses are two separate ones, I can let them off. But maybe putting that one behind one more door would have been better. You know, just make you work for it a little bit. At least that way you have to complete, like, you know, you have to beat Seika. Then you're allowed to buy houses, not buy them before you beat him. Now we're gonna pop down here. Honestly, who needs a 5-star treasure hunting dog? The dog's not even getting a chance to bark that there's treasure, and I'm already on it like Sonic. What's up by here? I completely forgot. You can go up here. Is there anything here? Dig spot maybe? Treasure chest? Ah, treasure chest. You're too late, dog. I came up here of my own free will and I found it by myself. Nature face tattoo. Alright. Absolutely useless today, Frodo. I'm not sure what you're doing. Right, we got, oh god, roughly 13 minutes before I hit the 2-hour mark. So I think I won't go to Seika now. I'll actually do a little exploring around Mist Peak. Try and get some of, what was this? Scythe back tattoo. The old William Black. It is William Black, isn't it? I keep forgetting what Scythe's real name is, but I'm sure it's William Black. Positive. Just get like some of the silver keys here, or at least get the gold key, open a few chests, kill a few wolves. Feel the wrath of my Gusket's musket. Fireball. Oh, that was a quick level 2. And we're still taking 6 years to get to level 3 apparently. There we go. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
Teach those mercenaries a lesson.
Yeah, I will,
The
don't you
armory
worry.
is at your disposal. That is a gauntlet.
Let's go for shock. If we're gonna be evil, we gotta get our Sith Lightning on the go, haven't we? Yeah, look at that. What are you barking about now? Where's he gone? Frodo! Oh, there you are. Don't you lose him, Samwise Gamgee. Hey, hey, there's a house right there! What now? So he's going to be barking for dig spots so much now that I've made him 5-star right off the bat. Which, you know, considering the potential for more 2,000 gold sort of dig spots, it's not really bad, but at the same time it's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. 200 gold that time. Right, where are we? Run whereby? There are 2 openings into the is it Chill Breath Caverns, I think they're called, that I want to go into. I think this is one of them. Yeah, this is one of them. What's that noise about? Who's here? Reveal yourself! Getting enemy music and there's no one even here. Dogs dig in one place, I dig somewhere else. I was like, yeah, dog, you're wrong. I know where the treasure is, you don't. Yeah, that's right. See, I found it, not you. Sounds like there are hollow men afoot in here. Although there aren't hollow men in here, they're just making the weird hollow man noise. If I recall correctly, there are wolves. Yes. The very same. Oh. There we go, we'll just shoot them. Feel a bit bad killing wolves. You know, unlike the other Fable sort of monsters, or whatever you want to call them, creatures. These are kind of just living their life, and I'm coming into their habitat and then just like killing them. It's not like these are Hobbs or Balverine, where again I'm going into their habitat, but Balverines are actually dangerous creatures that could kill people, and do kill people. These wolves, they will kill you if you're stupid enough to just wander into their cave. You know? Right, don't bark at the chest. Wait, a bit of money off that. Oh, I'm sorry lads, but you have to die because I can't risk you hurting my dog. Although I don't think the dog can get hurt in this game, can it? I think that's the feature they got rid of. Or maybe I've just never seen the dog get hurt and remembered. Or just didn't realise it at the time or something. Either I've never seen it, I have seen it and just don't remember, or just never never realised at the time it was hurt. Ah, freedom. Although I think Fable might secretly be a Pokemon game, because when you complete the game, these Wolverines, these wolves get replaced with Balverines. So I think these wolves actually level up and evolve into Balverines, and just no one tells us. You can do it. What if I walk over here? You can do it, Frodo. I believe in you. 5-star treasure hunter, mind. 5-star. Oh, the poor fool. Right, let's go back in the cave and come back out. Maybe he'll get his sense of direction back. At least the loading times are quick now. Alright, come on now, Frodo, my boy. You can do it. Find me that dig spot. Let's just... Yes, come on. Just get away from the cave entrance, you fool! Oh, it was right there the whole... God damn it. He was literally stood on it. Yeah, I tell you what. Well, 1,000 gold. Worth the hassle, to a degree. Treasure chest. At minimum, I'm gonna grab the woman's pajama nightcap. But you start off the game with a nightcap. Why would you? What? All right. Although the pajama nightcap did kind of more look like a showering cap than a nightcap. An Auroran back. Why would an Auroran tattoo be here? We don't even know that Aurora exists at this point. But then again, that could be a 5-star dig spot. And most people wouldn't be able to find it just yet because they haven't got a 5-star dog. They didn't use the power of money. Even though it was like 70 pence, like I said a few times. I want to let that sink in. I would never spend good money on a dog potion because it's just ridiculous. 70p? I don't mind that. That's not going to hurt nobody. Well, it might hurt somebody, to be fair. Someone in a much worse financial situation than I am. But 70p isn't going to hurt me, at least. You know, you never know what someone else has to deal with, so I don't want to say it's not going to hurt anyone, because there's always going to be that one person who's going through some very hard times. Right, we might get attacked by a few banditos in here, or it might just be too early for them to exist in the world just yet. I don't know about you, but it really bugs me on when your character goes for that first sort of I don't know, shovel or dig, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. When they try tipping or unloading the mud off the shovel and it delays and then pours like a split second later, it really bugs me that it's out of time. Maybe that's just me. But it's always annoyed me. Yeah, see? Like the second one, it's really nicely timed. But for some reason that first one, they kind of like tilt to the side, give it a shake, and then it pulls off. I said, what's going on here? That's not how dirt works. Especially if you're knocking dirt off a shovel anyway. Amethyst. I do think though that... What have you found? Oh, you're right, found one of the books. We're going to leave that as well. I do think that based on all this digging I'm doing and chests I'm opening, there's a fairly good chance that when the time comes, because I don't remember the order in which your weapons upgrade, you know, like which part of the weapon upgrades when. I don't remember it in that level of detail, but I think I am almost certainly going to get the treasure hunter perk on at least 2 of my 4 weapons, I reckon. Oh, there's the audio bug, do you hear that? That was the smallest one I've ever heard. Like kind of sort of pattern. Light! Oh, there it is. There's the audio problem.
Welcome to the sanctuary.
Okay, no, it's gone away. Alright, so it's starting to implode on itself a little bit. Oh, a dig spot. And a treasure chest again. I would love for them to bring back the ability to use dig spots without your dog as well in Fable 4 or Fable Reboot. Who knows what they're actually going to call it. I just really hope they don't call it Fable. Like I mentioned, I think it was yesterday. They just can't call it Fable. If they want it to be a reboot of the series, it needs to have a subheading to sort of acknowledge that there are other Fable games. I'm not quite sure what they could call it off the top of my head. They could just, I don't know, play off when Teresa says, and so our story begins, and it's called like Fable, a new story begins or something. Could be a like, you know, not a very good title, just, you know, like I said, off the top of my head. There's something like that. Fable the next chapter. I'll call it Fable the New Age or something. Is there a book here that you can collect, or is it one of the special ones that only appear once Samuel tells you about it? Because I know there are, I think it's like 30 books, but you can only collect, I think it's like 25 of them by yourself. and there are a couple of them that only appears once Samuel gives you the quest to find that specific book. Then it spawns into the world. Oh, getting caught. Yeah, so that was a dead end. That was supposed to happen, don't worry. We went down there first to get the chest and... oh, another dig spot. Where's he gone? Come on, Frodo! Is it over there? Is it over here? It's over here. There we go. A dig spot by the dead man and the shovel? Completely outlandish. Who would ever bury something here in this clear open grave? What's all the crappy potions, honestly? How long do you reckon before I give up on the dig spots? I reckon I'm gonna last 2, maybe 3 streams at most, and then I'm gonna start ignoring the dog. Especially since I made him 5-star right off the bat. That is going to speed up the process of me getting fed up with the dog telling me there's something to dig. I've got a silver key chest over here. 15 keys. Anything over here? Oh, just a longer way around. My favourite, making things harder for myself. Fallout and the Elder Scrolls, that's another 2 of my favourite franchises of all time. Since I was mentioning like my favourite franchises about an hour ago, that just randomly hit me. I also do love what's it called? I'm just a giant, like, you know, huge fan of Bethesda, more or less. Didn't really play a great deal of Elder Scrolls Online. I have gone back recently to try and play a bit more of that. But I actually did play a fair bit of Fallout 76. Played the 2 big, like, sort of expansion-y things. Also got the game on day 1. Was quite angry about 2 weeks later when the game was already half price. That kind of bugged me a lot. But at this point I probably got my money's worth out of that game. Don't worry, I acknowledge it's not the greatest, or, you know, that it is a subpar game, but it is definitely improved and is way better now than it used to be. And it's on the Game Pass, so you haven't even got to pay for it. On its own, at least. Yeah, me too. Which part? Fallout and Elder Scrolls, or Bethesda as a whole? Or Fallout 76? There we go, our first gold key. The first of 4. We've gone over the 2-hour mark now. 76. Alright. Well, it's surprising to... like, considering so many people kind of like hate on it online, I find it fairly hard to find people in real life who hate Fallout 76 with a passion that the internet kind of portrays. Especially if you play it, the people on there are really nice. Like, you know, it's got a great community of players. I do hope they make some more DLCs, because I seen a like a roadmap they posted the other week. I think it's like later in this year. There's like some world change or something. So I'll quickly open the chat head with my friend, where, because I sent them the picture, I believe. Let's have a look here. Open chat head. It's turned into a good game now. It really has. A lot of it now is kind of like Star Wars Battlefront 2. People just holding on to the past where it was a bad game, but it's not bad anymore. Some people can't seem to let it go that the game, or that some games can actually get better over time. Let me have a look. Where is it? What are these? No, that's not it. I'll go a little bit further back with the pictures, and if it doesn't turn up, then I'll just give up. 'Cause I'm not sure who I could find it sooner with, because I don't think I sent it to anyone else. Ah, here it is. Right. So it's got, in the summer, Steel Rain. It's got Legendary Crafting, Legendary Power Armor. It says the Season 5. Then it's got, in the fall, Worlds Are Changing, Daily Ops Expansion 2. In winter, Tales from the Stars. There are new legendaries, seasonal events, Invaders from Beyond, some sort of public challenge. Then we got in spring, Locked and Loaded, some camp stuff and what have you. Alright, oh yeah, so that was before. I read the final 3 and then the first one last. So, you know, what's this? But a pain to get the sound working on PC if from Game Pass and not running on C drive. Oh, what problems are there for Fallout 76 on the PC? I've never heard of, I guess little things like audio problems, because normally people sort of love to talk about the big problems with that game, but they don't really... Hello? What's there? Are there more wolves? Oh. Oh, they're down there, look. Hey, look at that. Another block of texture missing back there by the wolves. Just a rock surrounded by darkness. Normally getting near it or looking at it can make it go away. Sometimes it's very stubborn. Right. I think I'll collect one more key for today. And there's going to be a key which is close by. There should be a pile of logs somewhere. There they are, pile of logs. Oh no, what have you found? Dog? There he is. What we got here? It's the way Microsoft install their games on PC. You have to play around with the INI files. I'm glad I don't have to worry about that. You'd think, you know, since they make PCs as well as games for said PCs, that they'd have the most efficient way of, like, you know, making them compatible together. That's really weird. Emerald, awesome. So yeah, we've got to go up to the logs up here, and then there should be a silver key. I can't remember if it's behind them, to the right. These back logs here. Another dig spot. Well, come on, get up here. It's going to take an extra 7 minutes just to get to the key for all these dig spots. So I might play this game a tiny bit, like off camera. I cannot get Fallout 4 and Skyrim on the PC from Game Pass to run in 4K. Weird you mentioned Fallout 4. The other day I finally got my final achievement on Fallout 4. I needed like 4 achievements for about 3 years and I just couldn't be asked to get them. Then I sat down and actually gave it a proper try and got my what was this, like 1,000 something or other gamer score. I'm not sure what it is. And I've been playing Skyrim again the last 2 or 3 days, weirdly enough. That's so weird though. So they won't run... Are those games compatible in 4K though? Or is it something that PC can force even if the game doesn't naturally do it? I imagine that's something the PC does, just upscales them itself. Any dig spots around here? Oh, alright, there's a vault. Okay. Yeah, so... yeah, I'll just save it by here. And I'm probably going to play the game a tiny bit off the stream, where I'll just buy 1 or 2 properties just to get a bit of income coming in. But other than that, I won't touch any like story stuff or what have you, obviously. It's because I do not install them on the C drive. Ah, right. I don't have a PC and I've never like gamed on a PC, so I don't really know what installing it on the C drive, what difference that would make. But clearly it does make one, so you know, I'm not that simple to... I just don't get what difference it would make. And the games have access files write problems. Ah. Again, it feels like something that Microsoft would be good at since they make the games and the PCs. It's rather strange that they mess up like that. Right. So yeah, I'm gonna end it for today. I'll be streaming about the same time tomorrow, 5 o'clock GMT. Gonna continue doing a bit of Fable 3, I think. Or maybe... So I'll either be continuing Fable 3, or I'll be going back to Fable 2 and I'll be opening all the demon doors and opening all of the silver key chests. But whatever it is, hopefully I will see you there. It's going to be a bit more Fable regardless. If you've enjoyed this, maybe you consider following the channel, would be greatly appreciated. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe if you have enjoyed. Take care everyone, and I will hopefully see you in a future video or stream. Bye now. Thanks for the stream, and thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Take care all. Take care, and you.